I would say this school is for people who are looking for a career path where you can be yourself and always keep finding yourself and evolving.
And when I read the information, I literally cried, and I realized that this was a program that was made for me.
If you're ready to have your life back, if you're ready to have freedom in your life, then walk into this program.
Our program is very successful because it's designed for people who are at a place in their life that want to become more fully engaged in their own wholeness and then want to bring that to other people.
I remember 2 years ago asking the first-year class members that I was working with what it was that brought them into the program, and the one thing that they said was integrity.
Like, I would just recommend it to everybody. I think it's a wonderful experience, whether you're looking for it as like an actual profession or just to learn about yourself.
You know, this education has widened my perspective tremendously.
This program lets people know how intricately everything in your body works together.
I've joined the program last year because I had some health problems that I've been looking for solutions for a long time.
I have been in education for nearly 30 years, and I have looked at many different kinds of curriculum and programs. And I'm very, very impressed with what they've put together, how they've held the vision of it, the integrity of it, and how that comes across.
I've never had an experience, an educational experience like the one here.
Everybody's great. Dr. Donadio's super as far as being a role model and someone that really gets you interested in learning about things.
She can bring the information to you, and you're learning it, and you don't realize that you're learning it.
She just makes anatomy and physiology so interesting and entertaining.
It will give a prospective student, it will give a student information and a context with which to look at health. Whole health, not just health.
The initial responses of the 50 patients that we enlisted as study patients in that pilot program, their initial responses were so dramatic that the hospital and the school have now set up this department of whole health education here at the hospital.
And when I got the brochure, it was everything that I had been looking for, and it was like a gift, and it has been a gift for me ever since.
Right when I read the philosophy of the school, I was in amazement.
So you have to really feel it inside that this is something you want to pursue.
For people who are at a point where they're ready to make a difference in other people's lives, it can be a really excellent program.
It was like, wow, why isn't the medical school education incorporate more of this?
This model brings compassion back into healthcare. It's very, very, very simple, and it's brilliant in its simplicity.
So I believe that whole health education is going to be an enormously important vehicle for reintroducing a method of relationship back into medicine that will allow the promotion of spirituality and the sacred, if you will, into this model, and hopefully put it back in our culture.
People really benefit by having someone who has the time to sit with them and that they can bring this information to, and the focus of that encounter is really just purely education. And it really helps, I think, to empower people so that they can make healthcare decisions and choices that are really right for them.
And the ability of oxygen to go into the mitochondria to allow for ATP. If you limit your oxygen in any way, shape, or form, you limit your ATP.
The way that the material is taught is fun. Learning is fun. There's not a whole lot of taking notes and studying and cramming for tests and learning facts and regurgitating facts for tests, but more practical and hands-on experiences.
It's not you don't feel like it's a textbook situation that you're learning from. You're learning from real-life experiences, and you're learning in depth.
I love the learning style. I'm the type of learner where
I learned by watching and listening.
It's a very nurturing environment.
And we were able to understand how the body and the mind and all the systems are integrated and related to one another, and it's very simple. And it was very enjoyable to learn with that type of presentation.
What I believe about the staff is they're just amazing, amazing people. Each person is so different, and they're so, you just want to jump in their brain for a day and just learn everything that they can teach you.
And the pace and then the priority of the agenda has been just unbelievable, just opening one door after another.
Occasionally in class we have people who are actually working in the field, and it's just very inspirational to hear these people because they're serving a real need, and they love what they're doing, and they're just very excited about it.
Learning about the philosophies and connecting the emotional aspect of the disease has really made a tremendous difference in my disease. I mean, I'm just so much healthier.
I think what's so exciting about whole health education is that it offers the educator the opportunity to sit with a patient, to listen carefully without judgment, to really understand what's going on in that person's life, and then be able to gather the information that will be helpful to them so that they can make the changes they need to, so that it comes from them, from their desire.
I think it's a wonderful thing, I really do, for anybody.
When you're told to do something and you do it and you get the results, that's one thing. But when you're shown the hows and whys, it makes it a lot easier.
This is education with a heart. The people that I'm in contact with that are practicing whole health education love it.
So I just follow my heart and my intuition. I bring me to this school, and that was the best thing I did.
Take a real serious look at it. Talk to people, search your heart and your soul, because it does call you. It calls you to the program, and you will know if it's right for you.
It's wonderful. Go for it.
For more information about the National Institute of Whole Health and their accredited professional continuing educational programs, go to www.wholepersonhealthcare.org or call 1-888-354-HEAL.